Mehmed VI was the 36th and last Sultan of the Ottoman Empire, reigning from 1918 to 1922. The brother of Mehmed V, he succeeded to the throne as the eldest male member of the House of Osman after the 1916 suicide of Abdülaziz's son Yusuf Izzettin Efendi, the heir to the throne. He was girded with the Sword of Osman on June 4, 1918, as the 36th padishah. His father was Sultan Abdülmecid I and mother was Gar *La*****, an ethnic Abkhazian, daughter of Prince Tahir Bey Çaçba and his wife Afişe Lakerba, originally named Fatma Çaçba. Mehmed was removed from the throne when the Ottoman Sultanate was abolished in 1922. Biography: he was born in the Dolmabahar Section E Palace or the Boğazköy Palace, Boğazköy, both in Constantinople. Reign: the First World War was a disaster for the Ottoman Empire. British and Allied forces had conquered Baghdad, Damascus, and Jerusalem during the war and most of the empire was divided among the European allies. At the San Remo Conference of April 1920, the French were granted a mandate over Syria and the British were granted one over Palestine and Mesopotamia. On August 10, 1920, Mehmed's representatives signed the Treaty of Sèvres, which recognized the mandates and recognized Hijaz as an independent state. Turkish nationalists rejected the settlement by the Sultan's four signatories. A new government, the Turkish Grand National Assembly, under the leadership of Mustafa Kemal was formed on April 23, 1920, in Ankara. The new government announced the rule of Mehmed VI and a temporary constitution was drafted. Exile and death: the Turkish Grand National Assembly abolished the Sultanate on November 1, 1922, and Mehmed was expelled from Constantinople. Leaving aboard the British warship Malaya on November 17, he went into exile in Malta. Mehmed later lived on the Italian Riviera. On November 19, 1922, Mehmed's first cousin and heir Abdülmecid Efendi was elected caliph, becoming the new head of the imperial House of Osman as Abdülmecid II before the caliphate was abolished by the Turkish Grand National Assembly in 1924. Mehmed died on May 16, 1926 in San Remo, Italy, and was buried at the Tekke Mosque of Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent in Damascus. Marriages and issue: first marriage and issue. His first marriage was to Abkhazian Nazakada Sent Kada ± Efendi in the Ortaköy Paragraph Y Palace, Istanbul, on June 8, 1885, daughter of Prince Hasan Ali Bey Mararania by his wife Princess Fatma Çaçba. Their issue was, Princess Nira Sultan. Princess Fatma Ulvi Sultan at the Kurakashim Palace, Istanbul, on August 10, 1916, with issue. Second marriage to Damat Ali Haydar Bey Fendi at the Nayantara ± Palace, Nayantara ± Pira, on November 1, 1923, also with issue. Princess Ruqayya Sabiha Sultan Hana ± M Effendi, married to her cousin Prince Angstrom Sadam Faruk Effendi, son of Abdülmecid II, at the Yar ± Lda ± Z Palace, Istanbul, on April 29, 1920 as his first wife. Their issue was, Princess Fatma Nizaliya Osmanu Sultan, married in Heliopolis Palace, Cairo, September 26, 1940 to her cousin Damat Prince Muhammad Abdelmunim Bey Fendi, heir apparent to the throne of Egypt from 1899 to 1914, created HH in 1922, created HRH in 1952, regent of Egypt from 1952 to 1953, and at issue. Second marriage: his second marriage was to Georgian HH Sinai Naira Hana ± Mefendi at the Angelka Paragraph Y Palace, Angelka Paragraph Y, Areska 1/4 Dad, Istanbul, on July 8, 1905, daughter of Aziz Bey Bosekshanaib. The marriage ended in divorce on November 7, 1909. Third marriage and issue: his third marriage was to Abkhazian HH Angstrom Adimar 1/4 Vedikada ± Nefendi, at the Angelka Paragraph Y Palace, Angelka Paragraph Y, Areska 1/4 Dad, Istanbul, on April 25, 1911, daughter of Khatod Davut Bey Aa ± Hca ± by his wife Arayhana ± M. Their only issue was, Prince Angstrom Sadat Marul Mehmed Effendi. Issue about his Nikayafi not recognized by the Ottoman dynasty. Fourth marriage. His fourth marriage was to Abkhazian Neverhana ± Mehmed-i at the Dolmabahar Section E Palace, Istanbul, on June 20, 1918. They divorced on May 20, 1924, daughter of Mustafa Bey Aa ± Hca ± by his wife Hafiz Kap, without issue. Fifth marriage. His fifth marriage was to Turkish Mehmed Nevzad Hana ± Mehmed-i at the Yar ± Lda ± Z Palace, Istanbul, on September 1, 1921, daughter of Angstrom Abin Effendi Bargu by his wife Atis Hana ± M, and was without issue. Titles and styles. His Imperial Majesty, the Grand Sultan Mehmed VI Vahideddin, Sultan of the Ottomans, Commander of the Faithful and successor of the Prophet of the Universe. Notes. Further reading, Fromkin, David, 1989. A Peace to End All Peace, The Fall of the Ottoman Empire and the Creation of the Modern Middle East ISBN 0-8050-0857-8, external links, media related to Mehmed VI at Wikimedia Commons, Sultan Nezlasher, La Dernière Sultane, Turkey on YouTube.